All right, so here we go. See that white thing right there? My daughter purchased that 2 weeks ago. She bought it private. It was Manitoba safety inspected a week prior to buying it. She bought it. She drove it home. She said, "Dad, it's got really bad fuel mileage and the engine light is on." I said, "Okay." So I scanned it. Catalytic converter. All right, no big deal. I drove it down the road, maybe about a mile. It had no brakes. No brakes. Barely. Right to the floor. No brakes. So I figured, I'll bring it in. I'll check it out. So I looked at the safety. I looked at the mileage. 120 kilometers on since the safety. 120. That's it. 120 kilometers since the safety. So I bring it in here in the shop. I look it over. Not even 40% contact with the pads and the rotors. They're all rusted. So I did the round out, checked the round out. They're all off. Found a bad ball joint in the front. Stabilizer links are all loose as fuck. Bouncing around. Making lots of noise. Wiper blades. Broken. What else? The rear control arms. Loose. I could move the wheel back and forth. Both rear wheels. Windshield washers. Not working. Put fluid in it. Just pisses on the ground. Doesn't even come up to the sprayers. Tail lamps. Not working. License plate lamps. Not working. What else? Exhaust leak. Somewhere up and around the manifold. Alright. So, I phone up MPI. I make a complaint. I make an appointment with them last week. Took it to them. They looked it over. They found a whole list of things. So yeah, they find a whole list of things. So I said, okay, what do we do now? He says, well, this safety is void and you have 30 days to make the repairs and bring it back or we're going to pull the insurance. I said, what? He's like, yeah. I says, well, did you look at the mileage? It's only got 100 kilometers, like 120 kilometers on it since it was last safety. He says, well, you bought the vehicle private, so nobody's accountable for it. What? Nobody is accountable for the safety. So, I took it to back to the shop that did the safety. Kind of raised a stink. Probably scared him a little bit because I was really angry. They ended up doing the repairs. So they did the repairs. And yesterday I brought it back to Autopack to have re-inspected. Told them all the repairs are done. Re-inspect it. Good to go. Autopack looked it over, says good to go. Alright. So driving it home. I hear a psst, 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 psst sound. The frick. So I go and look at the exhaust. Exhaust looks good. Look at that. Exhaust manifold. Well, it's cracked and it's been welded. So yesterday when Autopack was looking it over, they didn't find the leak. Didn't say nothing about it. But it passed safety with exhaust leak on the manifold. Alright, so I jack the vehicle up, I look it over. No ball joint. They didn't replace the ball joint. They didn't touch stabilizer link, anything to do with suspension. Didn't touch it. So, where do I go from here? I don't know. Because the MPI obviously don't know what the fuck they're doing. And nobody is accountable for this. And right now I'm a very pissed off consumer. Bought a used vehicle that's supposed to be Manitoba fucking safety inspected. It went through 2 stations and it still has problems. What the fuck, MPI?